Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's all right. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy.
Oh, God, no.
This week on the HERshyt show, I can't do nothing but laugh because before we hit record, we was talking about stalkers and stalker tendencies and
Just looking. Let me just look.
and being catfished, apparently. So, what'd you say you might find?
I don't know. Probably come out with one eyeball on the side. Going, baby! No, I'm good.
Some males have eyes shit.
No. Some Mongo,
Oh
no.
my God.
No.
Yes, indeed. Lord have mercy. So, yeah, we were discussing, and I'm over here in tears. You got me. So, yes. So, if you decide that you want to do the internet dating, that's cool. Because some situations have turned into marriages.
It's been great.
And been
I'm
wonderful.
personally not for me. It's not my thing.
Because they actually took the time to really meet each other and take the long haul and actually take the steps. They may have met on the internet, but eventually years later they got married. Or there's some people like the 90-Day Fiance that do it and
I just can't.
and hurry up and get married, and it don't work out too well. So
I wonder why.
yeah. But stalker tendencies, listen. And I say stalker tendencies because, ladies and gentlemen, I am quite sure you have already met at least one in your life, especially if you're 35 and above. I'm 40 and above, but 35 and above, you typically, and the social media helps them stalk you. It's crazy. I don't care how hard you lock your stuff down. They're just going to stare at your profile or something. I don't know. But they're trying to find out where you're at all times.
That's why I keep my stuff on the down low. Nobody knows that. I'm like, no. Mm-mm.
But you never know who's really watching you and jacking off to that shit.
I found out firsthand. I'm like, huh? And I'm just real laid back down the earth. I'm not, and it just always catches me off guard. I'm like, me? What? Huh? It just, she knows what I'm talking about. I'm like,
and we don't say no names or nothing. That's why I'm laughing. But for real. And I actually met a cat.
catfish?
No, not catfish. No, I'm not that one to meet somebody on the internet.
She got
and meet
her
up
catfish.
with you.
Don't let her fool you.
Yeah, no, I'm not being catfish.
She got her catfish. Don't let her fool you.
But I've actually had a dude. I bullshit you not. Of course, it's a military story, but I was deployed. And during deployments, I'm about to tell a lot of y'all's business without saying your name. So a hit dog will holler. Don't let your spouse see this. But I have literally seen, like, jokers, they'll say TDY, temporarily divorced for a year. And it's not every soldier, so please don't get it twisted.
That's like a legit thing, temporary?
TDY is just TDY, you know what I mean? But they'll say the spouses, men and women both, they'll find them a little cuddy buddy while they're deployed to spend time with because they can't be alone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Me, I buried myself straight into work, and that's it, that's all. But I had a harder job than most.
Yeah.
But they're releasing their tension however they release their tension. And some of them look like the bottom of somebody's damn foot. But I've had battle buddies that be like, I'd rather have 10 pennies than one dime. They get the ugliest of the ugliest.
The bottom of somebody's foot.
Listen.
Crusty foot. No, it's not just a foot. It's a crusty foot.
With no lotion. Some shit you gotta scrub.
They haven't been scrubbed, shaved.
We used to tell the female soldiers before we deployed, like, don't be that desert dime. You know what I mean? Don't be that. But they're going to boost your head up, and buy you all this stuff and do all to get your attention because there's more women than men. So they're doing what they got to do to get your attention type deal. So they tell little teddy bears. I used to have, this dude used to throw teddy bears over my little hooch room. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is he doing? I'm not taking you home with me. What? But I'm not.
Did you save them teddy bears?
Yeah, I gave them to my nieces and nephews. They was free. Why would I not? Matter of fact,
I know, you're like me. I'm like, why give me somebody?
Matter of fact, I think I got a couple of dividers and a couple of. I brought it all home with me. Shit, he gave it to me. Why not? Just saying. And we're cool friends. We're cool people. You know, we might speak every now and again, but it never went to that level. But that's just me. I've had jokers walk up to me and be like, "So Hersh, you gay?" And I'm looking at him like, you know what? Yes, I am.
As a matter of
just
fact.
So you will leave me
today
alone. I am. And there's nothing wrong with being gay at all. But I am not that individual. But when I was deployed, they were so shocked that I didn't want to find me a cuddy buddy. You know what I mean? Like I did that the first 2 deployments. After that, it was like, nah, bro, I'm good. You know, because that didn't work out. Why would I try it again on 4 other deployments? You know what I mean? No, I just focused on my work and called it a day. But you legit have people, and when they get back stateside, they're legit stalking the individual. After they done had an agreement, when we get back stateside, we're not going to be together. It is what it is over here.
But it still lasted, so that's that codependency.
That's what it turns into because you're so used to being with that individual.
That's that energy thing. And when you break, you're still like, oh, what is
Or they start a relationship, not married people or nothing like that. People actually start relationships in the military and they fall in lust really quickly because, because you're going through the same thing at the same time. So it's
That's a bond.
Yeah, there's a bond.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they come back stateside or when they become, and it happens in basic training and AIT and all that, you find that person, they get married so fast. And then, and then they get to real life scenario, like you get duty station here, you get duty station there, and wonder why the fucking marriage didn't last. You know what I mean? Because y'all met each other, slept with each other, and let's get married. And then it don't last.
Yeah.
But then you have others that you're going to be my cuddy buddy. It's an agreement. When we get back stateside, we're not going to be together. And then they stalk the shit out of them. They're popping up. They find out where they live, who their big mamas are, who their big daddies are. It's crazy. But I did have a dude literally walk up to me in the DFAC looking a hot damn mess like I always do. And was like, so I want your number. And I'm like, so no, why?
No, not happening.
Well, we going to go to the free movie spot on post? What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, bruh. But, we started going to the gym together. We was cool. But as soon as we got back stateside, Joker called me and was like, I didn't answer the phone. I get a text. So this is what it's like?
Oh, no.
Yep. This is exactly what it's like.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. No.
Them insecurities, you need to pay attention to the red flags from the beginning. You do. You definitely do. She got some stories, but she ain't gonna tell them.
Oh, no.
But how do you get rid of somebody like that? How?
I do a cord cutting.
You do what?
Be honest with you, I do a cord cutting.
A cord cutting? You just cut them completely off?
Well, no, I just say it in a way that, this is what I really do. I'll just take like a string or a cord or some sort, and I'll play it, and I'll just do it like a prayer on it, like just release the energy the best you can. No harm, no foul. This is not. I don't want.
Why do you think people are really afraid of? Because we're the type of individuals. Be like, I don't like that though. We'll say it, but there's individuals that are afraid to hurt other people's feelings. But yet you're steadily got people behind bushes and stalking your profiles or popping up where you're at because they know they done seen a picture of you at another location because they're friends with somebody else, and all of a sudden they pop up at the gathering or they pop up like they're always there. Why are people so afraid to tell people straight up like, bro, I really don't, or girl, I really don't like you like that?
That's part of the trauma thing, is letting people down.
I don't
let nobody down.
That part I don't think is a trauma thing though.
It's like don't want to disappoint nobody. You want to keep that energy positive. That's what they're doing. They don't want to. But no, you have to be, because you got to be true to yourself. Like, no, dude, this is not. This ain't gonna work. We ain't doing this.
Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah. And I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings ever. I don't care. That's not my thing.
What happened to being upfront? If
it works out better when you're honest with yourself and honest with that person. Like, look, this isn't.
I think where a lot of people mess up at is they think, oh, this one hit a quitter. If I do it one time, you know what I mean?
And some people might enjoy it. They might enjoy that stalking.
Cat and mouse game?
They might, yeah.
That shit can turn into obsession.
Well, I'm just saying, some people, that's the energy. People feed off that.
I don't know about them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like to cut the cord.
That's what I do. And it's not like being mean. It's more like this is not.
Like, I really don't like hurting people's feelings, but at the same time.
Well, we gotta be real.
Yeah, you gotta be real with yourself.
Yeah.
You got to definitely be real with yourself. If you want to meet somebody on the internet or whatnot, I'm not knocking it.
No, and I've seen people legit made it work, and it was beautiful. It's great. And I'm like,
but get to learn each other for real, real. Because you never know, that joker might send you a picture. Don't they have a show, Catfish, where they would make them be like this one person, and
they look great, and then you see them in person, it was like, the one eyeball on the side, the hair over here, it's like a couple twigs up here, and it's like, no, we good. It's like, damn, what's that? No.
Like, bro, you breathing out your neck?
That the Goonies, that guy was a chump.
Oh God,
is that it?
There you go.
Yeah, so no, that's the story. No,
but listen, for real, there's somebody for everybody out there.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're cockeyed with one eye on the side,
that's great. It's just not for me. I mean, not to step out. I don't want to,
There's somebody for everybody, because I have seen some that I'd be like, how?
I know.
But
I think it's great. I think I'm so intrigued, but I'm like,
you found your person. Find your person. Even if it is because life is so busy right now, the internet is where it's at. Yeah, they still have speed dating? I don't even know. I've never been on a real date. Maybe like one, and I think I asked him out, so it didn't really count. You know what I mean? But people want dates. People want that connection. People, unlike me, want to put that energy into something new.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
You will eventually.
No, the fuck I won't.
Yeah, she will. She's like,
everybody keeps saying that.
Yeah, she will eventually, but once everything gets in line.
But see, I'm the type of individual.
It's gonna be right. You're not gonna seek it.
I don't seek it.
No, you're not going to. I never have seeked it.
And I've had some long relationships, and then I've had some that I just be like, you know what? I'm curious. Do what I do, and then be like, you know what? It's not all that, and it won't happen again. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. If either I'm feeling you or I'm not. If I'm curious about you, I'm gonna let you know I'm curious.
But you're honest about it. You're upfront, but most people aren't. They'll drag it on.
I can put jokers in a friend zone real quick.
You can. Most people can. That's just it. And they've got these trail of people behind them that don't
listen, I don't even care. I used to be the type of individual, I'm about to tell on myself. I used to have a barbecue and have every dude that I was talking with, I wasn't fucking them, or sleeping with them, my bad.
She got telling on herself.
But all up, you know what I mean? I would invite everybody to the barbecue because we was just friends. What was y'all gonna fight over? Who had more conversation with me? That's your business. That's your business.
And you have a lot of guy friends, like I do.
I do.
And we can jive, milk it, matter. And we're friends, and that's another thing. It's like. But I have guy friends with some of my best friends in the world, and it's like. I don't feel like you should put all your energy into something that may or may not unfold. Get to know the individual, and either y'all end up being friends or being more than that. And if it works, it works. But at our age, especially, there's a time limit, bro. Like if I don't see it growing, and we're not aligned with each other or motivating each other to be better, to be greater, to be whatever, and we're not building from the trenches up, I ain't got time for it. I'm gonna leave you. And that's good. That's the way it should be. A lot of people don't think like that.
Yeah.
And that's what the codependency comes in.
And I really don't understand how to get rid of stalkers, but there are some with stalker tendencies.
Well, I know one way to get rid of them. But anyway.
Legally. I mean legally.
I'm kidding. I'm just joking. As a joke.
Yeah.
But I always do, seriously, I do a cord cutting. And it's just, if you want to call it a ritual, whatever you want to call it, but it's more like take a string or cord or whatever it may be. And this goes for situations as well, anything. And it's like, no harm, no foul. Let's shift the energy here.
And there's going to be situations where I've even been told.
With that dude that was harassing me about that item in my store.
Yeah.
I'd go by and say, bye! Cut cord. And it was like, he was just harassing me. And it's getting to where it's not cool. I'm like, Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
But it even comes to a point where I've even been told I just want to be friends. And I'm like, well, damn, where'd that come? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, okay, you sure about that? Because I'm going to ask. You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you, hey, yep, I only want to be friends. Cool.
Then you shift the energy going.
I shifted and keep
Because
moving.
you know there's no point. That's one thing about you. You keep shifting. That's how you grow.
No, I've done my chasing. I'm on
you shift
profile
the
now.
energy and you go. Shift the energy and go.
You got to.
Uh-huh.
Even though you can miss somebody from afar, even if it's like long.
And everything's a lesson. To me, everything's a lesson in life.
Yep.
Whether it works out or not.
You're planting that seed.
It's still a lesson.
You're planting the seeds along the way, and every phase in your life, you're going to change.
There's things
you're
I've
going
done
to
in the past.
mature.
I'm
You're
like,
going to adapt.
But now I'm like, oh, and I take the lesson from it. I'm like, okay.
I looked at a few of the exes, and I'm like, what was that?
And
they probably say the same about me. So it could be mutual. It is what it is. Yep.
Did you learn? That's all you can take from it. You learn the lesson. No harm, no foul.
So just to wrap it up, pay attention to the stalker tendencies. Learn how to cut people off without being mean.
Mm-hmm.
And learn how to accept people cutting you off, because it happens.
Oh, yeah.
We're not all the golden goose or whatever.
It's happened to me several times. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, you just shift the energy. You just go.
And that falls back into learning yourself and what you want and what you desire and what you don't want. And don't just sell. People stop selling and people stop cheating. Cheating ain't cool.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah. People stop cheating.
Damn.
And if you one of them that's welcoming the cheating, you ain't shit neither. But until
if they both agree to it, tango, so be it.
No, I don't agree with cheating. I don't agree with cheating. That'll be another topic pretty soon.
Another joke.
But until then, this is the HERshyt Show. Y'all have a good one.
Be sure to log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHershytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.